Game has already got underway, so that's why we don't have a timer. Real apologies for technical issues. It's the big one today, Sheffield United versus Sunderland. It has just got underway at Wembley Stadium. Obviously, I usually start my streams before the game starts. Anyway, we are here to cover it. 8 minutes gone. You will be relieved to hear I haven't missed anything. Like I say, I've had technical issues, so your support would be massively appreciated. As I say, we've just got underway with the stream after a couple of technical issues. Sheffield United versus Sunderland. Seeing as it's still 0-0, your predictions still count. Get your predictions down below. How is this one going to finish? I've already backed Sunderland. Sophie backed Sheffield United. Get your predictions in, and please just take 2 seconds to support the stream. Because of technical issues, we've started late. So hit that like button, get loads of comments and predictions in just to help us play catch up. And as I say, 0-0 in the early exchanges. We've had a player come off the pitch. Sheffield United currently on the front foot and the ball is cleared away. I'm going to come to the live chat in a second. Once again, apologies for a delayed start. But like I say, better late than never if there is any consolation. Pretty stressed out, pretty warm, pretty irritated by connection issues, but here we are nonetheless, and hoping for a good game if I'm being honest. Like I say, both Sheffield United and Sunderland have beaten each other this season respectively. It's a big one. A place in the Premier League is on the line, and here comes Sunderland breaking forwards. Good challenge there as Sheffield United come away with the ball. 0-0, 10 minutes on the clock. Right, thank you to the 150 people in here. Can I just say a massive thank you for your support. Like I say, the delay has really irritated me, so your support would be much appreciated. Hit that like button. Let's go for 100 before we get a goal. Drop a like and get your predictions in. I will come and read out some comments. Let's say hello quickly. Hannah says hi. Chris says Sheffield United 2-0. London's red and white, says Phil. It certainly is. Red and white at both ends of Wembley Stadium. Sheffield United are attacking. Well, actually, are they attacking towards their own fans? I can't be sure which end is which until the camera zooms in. I think they're attacking towards the Sunderland end. And here they come now. Gustavo Hamer. The ball is cleared away. I better flash those starting 11s up quickly in case you wanted to see them. By the way, we're on 90 likes. Come on, help me get to 100. You'll make me feel a bit better about this horrible situation that the stream took ages to get going. Drop a like. And here are the starting 11s if you wanted to see them. As I say, the game is already underway. Apologies for the delay. Sheffield United lining up like that on the left-hand side. Sunderland like this. Sunderland, of course, played very well against Coventry. Well, managed it well, didn't they? Took their chances well against Coventry. Sheffield United just steamrolled Bristol City. How's this one going to go? Here come the Blades with Chowdhury, and that's a foul. It remains 0-0. George says it'll be 2-0 to Sheffield United. Kelly says, glad you've made it. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, George. Thank you, everyone. Bassett Brush says there's actually a home and away end at Wembley. There you go. Michael says, good morning, Matt, from across the Atlantic. Good to see you, Michael. And thank you to everyone for joining us. We've got 180 people. And just for the first 5 minutes of this stream, I'm really going to hammer home that we need to play catch-up. Everyone hit the like button. Let's go for 180 likes. I'm saying once we get 200 likes, we're getting a goal. That's how it's going to be. Drop a thumbs up. Glorious sunshine at Wembley Stadium, I must say. I thought the weather wasn't going to be great today, but it's actually all right, isn't it? 0-0. And I will keep you up to date with the clock. 13 on the clock. The ball bounces back to Cooper in the Sheffield United goal. Let's have a look at some more comments. Wearing my Cov shirt for what could have been. Wayne says, Matt, are you live streaming the conference final next week? Yes, so hopefully we're going to cover as many of the playoff finals as possible. Of course, we've got one tomorrow. We've got one Monday. And like you say, you've got the National League one, I think, the following weekend. So long as we don't have issues with the network. I'll just be straight up with you. The Wi-Fi just wasn't working for 10 minutes. And at the most crucial time of the day, just as I'm about to start the live stream, the Wi-Fi's like, nah. And then it's working, so that's the main thing. And if you've just joined us and you wanted an update, we're still getting a feel for it. There is a chance here for the Blades. Shot blocked. Sheffield United, I mean, it's probably going as you'd expect at this point. Sheffield United seeing more of the ball. Sunderland penned in a little bit, but that worked fine for Sunderland against Coventry, didn't it? They hit us on the counter. with Mayenda and Isidore. And we're now on 130 likes. Let's keep it going. 200, 200. Like a, what do you call the person at an auction? An auctioneer, isn't it? Go on, let's go for 200, 200, 210. Hit that like button, guys. Let's dive into a few more comments. As I say, not a lot to report on. Sunderland with possession inside their own half. Like I say, magical day out for both sets of fans going down to Wembley. But it's going to be jubilation and pandemonium at one end of the stadium come the end of this game. One of them is going to, well, it's a horrible feeling losing a playoff final. I just can't even describe it. It's probably the worst feeling I've felt as a Coventry fan, losing that Luton game. But there can only be one winner, and Sheffield United have a throw in here on the halfway line. Daniel, what a legend! My thoughts are with Luke 09, who has gone off with a nasty injury. My score prediction is 3-1 to Sunderland. Thank you so much, Daniel. Thank you so much. Massively appreciated. And I will echo what he said about Luke 09. My thoughts with him as well, because he did have to go off. I did have an eye on the game, but I was too busy trying to set up the stream, so I couldn't exactly see what it was. Can anyone give us a bit more meat on the bone? Give us a few more details. I did see him go off, and I hope he is all right. And we've had a donation from Mark as well. Thank you, Mark, for the £2 super chat. It's very, very generous from the pair of you for those donations. Thank you so much. Ella says, hello, Matt. Congratulations on 100k and happy belated birthday. Thank you, Ella. You absolute legend. Let's tone down the light on this a little bit, because I look incredibly pale, by the way. And let's zoom in. Do you guys want to see my face a bit more rather than just me sat there with a bit of the sofa in the background? Oh, look, here we go. Yeah, now we're talking. I'm filling up a bit more of your screen. Right, here come Sunderland. They will get a corner. Sunderland corner. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve. Let's see what Sunderland can conjure up here. Sheffield United have some defending to do. It was one of those sort of quick Sunderland breaks. And now they're sending the big men forwards. Does Ballard come up for the corner? I would imagine he does, after what he did against Coventry, of course, with their last corner. Here we go then. Sunderland corner to come in. 17.5 minutes on the clock. Corner. Straight into the grateful arms of Michael Cooper, who gathers that rather easily. And Sheffield United might break. They're going to play Sunderland at their own game here. Here they come, streaming forwards. And Sunderland have got back into shape, and Sheffield United have slowed down now. Let's have a look at some comments. Hello, Matt, says Sean. Daniel says, is Sophie your missus? No, she is my sister. He's like the auctioneer in Storage Hunters, says Bassett Brush. Oh, yeah, do you remember that? Who else used to watch Storage Hunters? Do we have 25? Aaron, 26, 26, Aaron, 27, 27. All in fair award, sold. Sunderland with possession inside their own half. But speaking of auctioneer, how are we doing for 200 likes? We're on 149. Go on, let's get to 150. Hit that thumbs up button. It takes 2 seconds. Drop a like. Subscribe. It's goalless here at Wembley Stadium in the biggest money game in football. I'm sure a lot of you watching probably think, well, whoever goes up is coming back down anyway, but you don't think about that right now, do you? Even if you do go up and come back down, it's the money that you're coming down with that could be so huge. Well, it is so huge, as long as it's spent wisely. Potato says it's a bore draw so far. Sunderland are going to win 3-1, says Sean. Bassett Brush reckons 2-2. Sheffield United win on penalties. We will see. And thank you once again to the lovely people that donated earlier. We had 2 lovely super chats there from Daniel and Mark. Thank you once again for both of those. And thank you to everyone for your patience with us today. I mean, these playoff finals, you could almost just stream one half and you might not, you know what I mean? You could not stream one half and you won't miss much. They could be very cagey games, and that's what we're getting a feel for at the minute. The camera pans in on Reggie Labrie, who will be relatively happy with what he's seen so far. Sunderland holding their own holding their nerve as well, and can they take a chance when it comes their way? Does it feel like the pressure's on Sheffield United? Are they more expected to do it? James says, "Hi Matt, you are very generous." Thank you. Well, so are you. Thank you for saying that. How are you today? Someone's asked. I'm good, thank you. Was a little bit stressed out 20 minutes ago, but your brilliant patience has made me feel better, guys. Thank you once again for your support. Free kick to Sunderland just inside their own half. I didn't actually describe. So Sheffield United are in their classic red and white stripes, home shirt. Sunderland in the white shirt with sort of black sleeves, isn't it? And Sunderland are going from left to right as I see it. They have got the ball at the moment. I wonder how long they'll keep a hold of it for. Does Wilder manage a single sentence without swearing? He swears with every breath. Maybe when the cameras, when he's not in a mid interview, he probably does swear a lot. Oh, here's a chance for Sunderland. No, goal kick to Sheffield United. But yeah, I think in interviews he conducts himself fairly well, but otherwise he might be a bit of a sweary man. A rig is going to score the winner, says Joe. Dempsey reckons Sheffield United win 3-2. As a Blackburn fan, would love to see Sunderland do it. Sean says England will be playing. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, we've got international games coming up in June, haven't we? I think there'll be qualifiers, won't they, for the World Cup next year? Which would be quite interesting because it's being hosted in Canada, USA and Mexico. The ball goes out for a Sheffield United throw-in on the halfway line. Simon reckons Sheffield United win 2-1. Guys, where is everyone watching from today? Let us know down in the comments. Where are you watching the stream from today? Is it Sheffield? Is it Sunderland? Is it Coventry? Is it London? Is it Birmingham? Comment down below where you are watching today. Here come Sheffield United. Snuffed out by... Oh, it's an offside anyway. So, it remains 0-0 and still not a massive deal to talk about. Where's everyone watching from? Michael is watching from Indiana, USA. There you go. The Weir, Leicester, Newcastle, Leicester, Brighton, Ireland, Leeds. What else we got? Leeds, Bedfordshire, a very murky West Country, Nottingham, California, Leeds, Western Australia. Look at this. Yeah, let us know in the live chat where you are watching from. Exeter, Northern Ireland, Thailand, Bulgaria, France, Cambodia, the Philippines, Biggin Hill. Wow. All over the place. Brilliant. Here come Sunderland bursting forwards with Mundell. I think he's won another corner there. Was that Mayenda? Sorry, my mistake. Did Mayenda just win a corner? I'm not sure who that came off. I think it is. Found a lot of space there, and that's another thing people will always mention. Wembley Stadium, big, wide pitch. If you're a team that breaks, if you've got fast players when they're bombing forwards, should suit them, shouldn't it? Yep, it's going to be a Sunderland corner, which Trey Hume goes over to take. It's going to be an outswinger with his right foot. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve. And we're all waiting. Where else are people watching from? Narnia, Pluto, The Sun. Here we go. Sunderland corner taken short. Headed away. And Sunderland are out of position here. Here comes Gustavo Hamer. He's got a lot of space and he's got an option. And he's found him. Chance. Goal for Sheffield United! Sheffield United strike first in the Championship playoff final on 25 minutes. Wow, Sunderland have been outdone by their own tactics. They committed too many men forwards for the corner. They didn't do well with it. Sheffield United broke. And just like when Coventry scored in the playoff final, it's Gustavo Hamer involved. This time he got the assist. He was bombing down the left, found a pocket of space. Clever ball through, I must say. A really nice ball through. And it's Tyrese Campbell who scores. Dinking it, sorry, as I stutter there. Dinking it over the over the outrushing Patterson. And there you go. Sunderland have been punished for overcommitting for that corner. Very well played, Gustavo Hamer. And that is an outrageous dinked goal from Tyrese Campbell. Wow, the Blades. And look, there's Chris Wilder. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's a happy man. Oh, he's dancing, he's skipping, he's celebrating, he's doing the whole works. Oh, Mick, what a legend. Mick is a Coventry fan. He says, "Hi, Matt. Don't let things stress you out. Chill, crack open a can. You're a top man." Hey, do you know what, Mick? I'll crack open a can of beer later, but for the first half, I've got a can of Coke. Thank you so much, Mick. That can go towards my beer fund. What a top bloke you are. Hopefully see you at a Coventry game next season, mate. Well, there you go then. If you've just joined us, we have a goal. 25th minute that one came. First goal of the game. First real chance, if we're being honest as well. And Tyrese Campbell gets it. Now what are Sunderland going to do? Because in the whole of the playoff semis, they didn't go behind once. Not in the tie anyway. They did at home to Coventry on the night, but they were never trailing the tie, and now they've really got to come out of their shell. For once, Wilder wasn't swearing. Campbell has been good this season, says Joe. He has. He's been great, actually. Scored some important goals. And that is maybe the most important one he's scored. Now, it's a very, very interesting time to score because you got 20 minutes. Who would be happier if it's just 1-0 at half time? I mean, you'd say Sheffield United, but Sunderland have got to be careful not to go 2 down. There is a chance here for them. Oh, headed over the bar. Decent chance, actually. Guys, we're on 170 likes. Come on, 200. 200, let's do it. Hit that thumbs up button. We've got a goal. Let's go for 200 likes, then we'll get another goal. That's how it works. Hit that like button, get a comment down below. Actually, let's see how we're doing for subs. I haven't really checked it much since we hit 100k. Oh, go on. 4 people. Hit the subscribe button. Then we'll have 100,500. There you go. Thank you once again for all your brilliant support. You've been brilliant today. And we've got a game on our hands now. Sunderland trying to get a hold of the ball. It's fished out. It'll be a Sunderland throw-in on the halfway line. What else we got? Matt, who do you think is going to win the Premier League next year? Asks Wayne. My early favourites are Liverpool and maybe Man City. If Arsenal can get an out-and-out scorer, but I think based on what we've seen this year, Liverpool are my early favourites. Who wants to travel up to Sunderland anyway, apart from Newcastle, says Daniel. Oh, there you go. Well, you don't travel up to Sunderland if you're in Newcastle. You travel down to Sunderland. What else have we got? Gavster says, PUSB, what time is the goal? 25. I'm going to put the timer on when it's the second half, guys. But in the meantime, what's happened here? No, throw into Sunderland. In the meantime, because I started the stream late, I can't sync the timer up. I have to start it when it's the game starting, otherwise it's too late. Gyökeres to Arsenal, says Michael. There you go. When is the very early championship predictions come in? Probably in a few days. After tomorrow, we will know the full lineup for the championship next season once the League One playoff final has finished. And then we'll look at the bookies' prediction, and then I'll do mine, Sophie will do hers. And we also need to react to last season's predictions at some point. Sheffield United have possession. No, they don't. Here comes Sunderland. No, they don't. Oh my goodness me, what's going on? Here comes Mundell, here comes Sunderland. Chance, Chowdhury. It'll be a free kick. Yeah, Chowdhury's won the free kick. Are you doing Prem predictions? Yes. Early Prem predictions will come around the same time as the early Championship ones. Beer Viking says, where's Burgee? He's not here. He's selfish. He'd rather be somewhere else. Getting his hair cut, I think. Unbelievable. Congrats on 100k. Thank you, Laconic. That's much appreciated. Jabba Dabba Doo. Good to see ya. Says, come on, Sunderland. Tyne-Wear Derby. Interesting, that. I do wonder if the Newcastle fans want Sunderland to come up or not. Because you want the derby, but it's also funny when your rivals don't get promoted, I guess. 1-0 then. Let's check in on the old support until the next goal comes along. How many subs are we on at the minute? Oh, look at that. One more. Let's round it up. We don't like numbers that end in 9. Round it up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And let's push to 200 likes. We are on 195. So keep your brilliant support coming. Like, subscribe, and any comments and questions, get them in. Sam says he's from Essex. There you go. Good luck to Coventry next year, says Harvey. Will you do Scottish Premiership predictions? I think I've done it. I did it 1 year, a couple of years ago, and it just didn't go down very well. I just don't think many people watched it. So it's kind of supply and demand with the channel, if I'm being honest. Maybe. I quite like talking... Hey, I tell you what I do enjoy. I quite like talking about the Scottish teams in the European competitions. So we had Celtic in the Champions League and we had Rangers in the Europa League last year. They were quite fun. If you're wondering what's going on in the game, we're now on nearly 32 minutes and Sunderland have possession in Sheffield United's half, but they're not making a lot of progress. Sheffield United can certainly take a little bit of their foot off the gas now that they've got the lead. And you do find, guys, that Championship playoff finals, they can be won by 1 goal a lot of the time. When was the last time we had more than, 2 goals in a Championship playoff final? Goal kick to Sheffield United, by the way. So last year it was Southampton 1, Leeds 0. The year before it was Luton 1, Coventry 1. The year before it was Forest 1, Huddersfield 0. What was the one before that? Was it Brentford 2, Swansea 0? So you never get more than 2 goals usually in a Championship playoff final. We're just seeing a replay of that Campbell goal again. Gustavo Hamer plays a massive part in it, and his pass is unbelievable, and the finish is brilliant as well. Sunderland got absolutely sliced open like a cake. Hey, Roy, what a legend. Roy has just become a Matt SB member. Legend, Roy. Matt, between Charlton and Leyton Orient, who would you prefer to see in the Championship? It's a good question, Michael. I don't think I have an answer for that because I want a London away day. We don't have many in the Championship. We've only got QPR and Millwall. So I'm happy with either. I think the story of Leyton Orient would be more impressive, I guess. Because, look how far they've come. But I do like Charlton. I do. Sheffield United have a corner here. In it goes. Headed away. Oh, it's 2-0. It's a great goal. It's volleyed in from the edge of the box. Oh, it's all going wrong for Sunderland. The Blades are heading to the Premier League. What a strike. Did it take a deflection? I'm not sure. He absolutely leathered it. He put his foot right through that, didn't he? Who else would it be? Harrison Burrows. He hits a ball very well and he loves a goal at Wembley. Wow, okay. Let's have a look at this. The corner goes in, headed away. He's hit it on the volley. Did it hit a Sheffield United player though? There was a Sheffield United player offside, but was he interfering? Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. We'll get a... we'll find out a bit more in a minute. Wow. Well, VAR are having a look. Is he interfering? There is a player offside. That is a fact. You can see that. He stood close to the keeper. He's not in his line of view, but he is pretty close to him. So VAR are having a proper look. Don't go anywhere. Are they going to disallow this? If they do, it's a massive turning point, because if this stands, I think Sheffield United win. I do. From 2-0, it takes something drastic for them to not win. But is it going to stand? VAR are still looking at this. Oh, and the ref's going over to have a look. He might disallow it. You know what happens when the referee goes over to have a look? He usually changes his mind. Jabba Dabba Doo with the donation. Thank you very, very much. You're manager of the season, Matt. I am. Thank you. Thank you, Jabba Dabba Doo. You're top man. The thing is with this, the referee, anytime he's sent to the monitor, he feels like he's got to change his mind. I want him to look at this and just give his genuine opinion. What does he think? If you're a Blades fan, you're going to be fuming if this is disallowed. But I have a feeling it might be. We're going to find out. The referee's still looking at the monitor, guys. This is a massive moment in the season. Is the referee going to let this second goal stand? It's a great strike from Burrows. The referee's still looking. He's not sure. I don't think he oh God, what's he going to say? Oh. Oh. What's he saying? Oh, because I've got the microphone, I've got the volume turned down. So he's doing a stadium announcement now. What is he saying? Is he disallowing it? I think he is. He has. It's just 1-0. Oh, that is a massive, massive moment. Well, he did this, and we know what that means. He's changed his mind based on seeing the monitor, and he had his little microphone, so he did his announcement, and he must be saying offside, because I'm not sure who it was that was offside. It wasn't Kiefer Moore, it was someone else. And it's still 1-0. That is a massive, massive moment. Well, if Sheffield United don't go up now, I mean, that is the moment we'll all talk about. They've got to make sure they win anyway then. So, Sunderland are still in this. They've got the ball inside their own half. And can that decision now give them a bit of impetus? That's got to be their final sort of wake-up call. Come on. Sheffield United are taking over. You've got to pull your finger out. You've got to get the next goal. Here come the Mackhams. Sunderland barging forwards down the left-hand side. They're going to get a throw-in. I think that's offside, says Paul. What else have we got? Let's get your decisions, guys. VAR's a joke, says Potato. Christopher says, oh, referee, you donut. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, says Ego Chip. I mean, I think that's just going to divide opinion, if I'm being honest. If I'm a Sheffield United fan, I'm fuming. That's what I will say. Oh, Jabba Dabba Doo. What's your Premier League manager of the season? Oh, is that what you were asking? Sorry. I don't know if he was calling me that. He said, your manager of the season, Matt. I think I read it wrong because there wasn't a... there should have been a comma if he was calling me the manager of the season. I don't know why I'd said that. Jabba Dabba Doo. Manager of the season, let's think. I'll go with 3. Slot, Nuno, and maybe Eddie Howe. But Glasner for Palace. He's done well. They're my 3. I think just to be boring and what have you, I'll go with Slot, I guess. I'm being predictable, aren't I? Thank you for the donation, and I'm sorry I didn't understand your question first time you asked it. So if you've just joined us, guys, we're in the 40th minute. 5 minutes to half time. It's the 40th minute. It is 1-0 to the Blades. Sunderland are lucky to just be 1 goal down. They've had Sheffield United just had a goal disallowed. It is an offside, but he doesn't touch the ball. Is he obstructing the keeper? I don't know. Would the question is, guys, yes or no, if you're watching this, if that player wasn't stood there, would the keeper have saved it? Because I don't know if he would have anyway. But is that the rules? I don't suppose that's how they base it. They can't be sure. Here comes Sunderland. Oh, heavy touch. Goal kick to Sheffield United. Yeah, me personally, I'm fuming. What else we got? Kay says, Sunderland fan, just subscribed. Paul says, no. The amount of fans that don't know the offside rule amazes me. It's been in rugby for years. You'll get used to it eventually. There's so many comments flying in here. Can you do a drinking game? A shot for every VAR intervention in a Premier League game next season. You'd be hammered after 90 minutes. Oh, mate. You'd kill someone with that amount. Sheffield United 1, Sunderland 0, it remains. Well, do you remember about 10 minutes ago I said, who would be happier if it's just 1-0 at half-time? I think Sunderland now that Sheffield United have had a goal disallowed. A few minutes to go to half-time. Let's have a look at the likes, guys. We've got 360 people watching. We're only on 220. Come on, let's try and push for 300 by half-time. It's the last championship game of the season, guys. We're not going to have many streams coming over the next few months, so let's go out with a bang. Hit that like button and make sure you are subscribed as well. Here come the Blades. Oh, this looks dangerous. Cross. Oh, I like that though from Kiefer Moore, crossing it with the outside of his boot. Yeah, go on. The likes are going up. We'll go for 300 by half time. Hit that thumbs up button. Thank you once again if you've already liked. So let's have a look at the comments. JB, good to see you. Paul, he says, evening, PUSB. Yes, good to see you. Play up Sky Blues. That's absolutely ridiculous to disallow that goal. There was no way he saves that. Matt, can you live stream some EFL Cup, says Wayne. Well, the EFL Cup still doesn't start till August, does it? But yeah, we'll try and stream a couple of the games. If VAR was wrong, Coventry would be in the Europa League. There you go. And we'd have beaten Tottenham as well. We'd be in the Champions League right now. I'm being funny for those of you that don't know what that means. It means I'm joking around and I don't genuinely think Coventry would be in the Champions League. The amount of people that take some of the things I say deadly seriously is like, wow. Sunderland with possession. Can they carve out a chance? It just feels like they've gone on to cautious mode ever since that goal was disallowed for the Blades. Sunderland just seem a little bit scared of conceding a second, which is understandable, but they're also not offering much. Here they come. They might only get 3 or 4 chances in the second half. They're going to have to take one of them. The Blades hammer the ball away, and they certainly look the team in control today. And this could be a chance on for Campbell. No, rolls out for a Sunderland throw-in. Oh, Jabba Dabba Doo with another donation. So if a team wins the Prem, they get manager of the season, says Jabba Dabba Doo. I think they have to be right up there for consideration, don't they? Because they are the best. And it's different to if it was Man City again, because we're all a bit like, oh, but Pep keeps winning it. And do you know what I mean? It's like Slot came in, Liverpool were nicely set up, but who thought they'd win the league? Not a lot of people. So Slot has done great. As I say, though, I don't think there's a lot between Slot and what an incredible job Nuno has done. And Eddie Howe, if he gets Newcastle their first... he has got them their first trophy in ages and gets them into the Champions League again in the same season. It's incredible. So, as I say, those three. Here come Sunderland. Chance. Good tackle. And, Kiefer Moore's done well there. Sheffield United playing it through the thirds quite nicely. And the ball goes back to Chowdhury. So 1-0 to the Blades. It remains. Any Coventry fans watching right now, do you feel a bit better about the Sunderland game now? Because do you think we'd have beaten Sheffield United if I'm being deadly honest, I don't think I'd have thought we would. Here come the Blades. Cross. Headed away. So 1-0 it remains. And once again, a massive thank you for your support. Are we close to 300 likes? 250. There you go. We're getting there. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Matt, I got a question for you. Did you subscribe to my channel? James, yes, I believe I am subscribed to you, buddy. I've seen your videos. I've seen you do a few predictions, mate. Matt, do you like Blackpool, says Wayne. What, the place or the football team? They're both all right, in my opinion. Decent away day, isn't it, really? I like Steve Bruce as well. So, yeah, I'd like to see them pushing back towards the championship, mate. Cal the Dragon's in the house. Good to see you, Cal. Cal, who's going to win? Do you think Sheffield United are going to win? There's 8 minutes added on, by the way. 8 minutes because of the injury to 09. So it goes to show that even though I didn't stream the first 10 minutes of the game, I didn't actually miss anything because there was a stoppage for about 6 or 7 minutes. And like someone said earlier, we've had a few people say it, I want to wish 09 a speedy recovery. The possession stat has just flashed up. Sunderland have had 60% to Sheffield United's 40%. Does come as a little bit of a surprise. I do like your videos, by the way, James. I do. Is this the first half, says Ego Chip? It is, mate. We're in first half stoppage time. We've played 1 minute of the 8 added. It is currently 1-0 to the Blades. Here comes Sunderland. Dear me. They're really not making much progress, are they? They've got to do something clever. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve. Here they come. Cross. They'll get a corner. They've had a couple of corners, haven't they? They've got to get it right onto Dan Ballard's head, haven't they? Dan Bullet Head Ballard. Boosh! Don't know why I'm recreating that. He scored that goal against Coventry. Jabba Dabba Doo. He says, Cabbage Head, Steve Bruce, don't take him. Well, I know the Newcastle fans had certain opinions on him. And, yeah, maybe for good reason. But he's doing well at League One level with Blackpool. So let's wish him the best, eh? Corner comes in. Headed away. Sunderland really haven't tested out Michael Cooper, have they? Oh, Sheffield United clear their lines. Sunderland are going to have to go again. It's really frustrating for them, isn't it? Gus Hamer is a Premier League quality player. I agree. There is a couple players that can cut it in the Premier League for Sheffield United, but the thing is, they need a lot more than that. They need... Like, I mean, I just don't know how they'd do it. They'd have to go really crazy with the money for them to have a chance of staying up. Them and Sunderland. Not being horrible, it's just my genuine thoughts. You've got to finish above 3 teams in the Premier League. You need a lot more than what these two have got. And the same for Coventry. If we'd have gone up, we'd have been so out of our depth. Here comes Sunderland. Fished away. Gustavo Hamer tries to clear it, but it goes up rather than out. Campbell flicks on a header. Hamer flicks on. No, it doesn't work out. Sunderland retrieve the ball. Let's have a look. Like this video if you support Sunderland. There you go. Actually, let's do who is your team? Comment down below with the team you support. Who do you support, guys? Let us know in the live chat. Are you a Sheffield United fan, a Sunderland fan, a Newcastle fan, a Liverpool fan, an Everton fan, a Palace fan? Comment down below with the team you support, guys. Let's see how many different fans we've got in here. There were 8 minutes added on. We've played 4 of them, so still 4 minutes till half-time. Matt, how long have you been doing YouTube now? 5 years. It's about 5 years this month now. So it's quite Nice, really, that on the 5-year anniversary we've hit 100k. And still a long way to go in terms of what I'd want. I want to really keep pushing the channel and developing my editing skills and everything, but it's like a learning curve as you go along, I guess. And I'd recommend it. It's hard work, but for those of you that have maybe sat there thinking, oh, I'd like to do a YouTube channel, do it. Do it. It's fun. Here comes Sunderland. Bellingham. Can he create some space? Here's a cross. Oh. Oh. Scuffed shot there from Rigg. And it's an easy gather for Cooper in goal. Let's see how many different fans are in the live chat. QPR. Oh, blimey, we've got a lot here. Let's start at the top. Liverpool, Bristol City, Huddersfield, Cov, Blades, Leeds, West Ham, Cov United. Millwall, Man City, Everton, Man City, York, Liverpool, Sunderland, Newcastle, Liverpool, Millwall, Villa, Brighton, Coventry, Newcastle, QPR, Coventry, Sheffield United, Huddersfield, Pyongyang, West Ham, Blackpool, Arsenal, Fat Franks, SPA, Millers. There you go. So many comments. Jason asks Villa for the Champions League. I think so, yeah. I think they win at Man United, mate. I think they do. Not long left now of first half stoppage time. 2 minutes to be precise. And if you've joined us late, Sheffield United lead through a breakaway goal from Tyrese Campbell. But that is not the main talking point. There's been a couple. There's been an injury to 09 for Sunderland and a disallowed goal for Sheffield United, which Harrison Burrows lashed in. But there was an offside, but it's a controversial decision, should we say. Nearly half time, guys. There's an offside there against Sunderland. Who do I support? I'm a Coventry fan, if you weren't aware. The mighty Sky Blues. Steve says, you're not wrong. You've got to spend to stay up. Only Forest have managed it. Yeah, and they had to break the rules. I don't know, man. If you put these rules in place, I mean, I get it, by the way. PSR, I get the idea behind it, but you're also creating a bottleneck that it's just look at it. I mean, if these 3 teams that go up this season come down next year, surely the people at the top of football that come up with the rules on spending have to look at this and go, yeah, do you know what? Should we change it? You can't just keep having the same teams coming up and coming down. Like it's just, that's not how football should be. It's got to be competitive. The halftime whistle's going to go in a minute. It's going to go any second. Sunderland with possession inside their own half. Let's see if we can hit 300 likes before half-time. We're only on 270. Come on, one big push. Hit that like button. We've got 30 to go. Subscribe. Get your comments in. Get your questions in. Because there goes the half-time whistle. Well, Sheffield United are 1 step away from the Premier League. They are 45 minutes away from an immediate return. And they lead here at Wembley by 1-0. Do they deserve it? Yes. Straight up answer. They've been the better team. The thing is, Sunderland have had a lot of the ball. And they have come forwards, but they haven't really tested Michael Cooper, have they? So, yeah. But as I say, Sheffield United will be aggrieved because they could be 2-0 up. And you might say they should be 2-0 up. I suppose we've got to wait and see if that moment's going to come back to bite them. If they go on to win anyway, it doesn't. But if they don't, that's the moment, isn't it? Because as I say, when the referee was looking at the monitor, I did say, if this counts and it's 2-0, I don't see a way back. But 1-0, of course there's a way back. Sunderland are still in this, guys, so don't go anywhere. There's still a big 45 minutes to go. Which team is going to the Premier League? Get some questions in, guys. Get your questions in. Kara says, didn't want to get promoted anyway. Kara, you've still got a chance. If it was 2-0, maybe I wouldn't say that, but it's only 1-0, Kara. You've got a chance. Ray says, yo-yo teams, what a joke. Matt, do you think that Sunderland will come back? Well, James, maybe. Remember, my original prediction was 2-1 to Sunderland, so, I mean, it could happen, couldn't it? I don't know, though. What I'm seeing is telling me Sheffield United are going to win. But these games, moments change games. And you could get two completely different halves here. Let's see. Nothing against them personally, but I want to see someone different to get promoted, Sam says. No, I agree. I agree. I don't have a problem with Sheffield United, but if they do go up, it's getting a little bit repetitive with some teams, isn't it? Sheffield United, Burnley, Leeds. And what I will say is I hope they stay up in the Premier League. I hope someone stays up and changes things, makes things look a bit different in the landscape. But if they keep going up and coming down, it's like, oh. Kara, you legend. Thank you so much for the donation there. It's massively appreciated. R-A-W-A. What would that mean, Kara? Let me think. R-A-W-A. Why don't I know that one? Red and White Army. There you go. That's got to be it. Red and White Army. Took me a minute for some reason. Anyone else got anything like that? What do you call that? An anagram. Can you work it out? I take it most people that aren't Coventry fans know what PUSB means. Matt, who are your two teams? I don't have two teams if that's what you're asking, Wayne. I support Coventry. I don't have a second team. The Blades have been dominant this first half, says Ricky. Yeah, if you're watching, guys, do share your thoughts. I think Ricky's spot on. I think the Blades have been very professional in their work. And if they perform like that in the second half and Sunderland don't improve, then I can only see it going one way. Right, we didn't hit 300 likes by half-time. How disappointing. We're on 290, though. It's pretty close. Let's do it while it's half-time. Hit that like button, and while it's half-time, we can do a bit more of a Q&A. So any questions, get them in. Drop a like, subscribe, all of that good jazz. Play up Sky Blues, says Mick. Simon says, have a good day, mate. Cheers, buddy. Karen supports Newcastle. Sunderland need to bring Isidore on, says Joe. Well, let's have a little flash up of the benches. Because it's Reggie Labrie who might have to make a change at some point to spice things up. This is how they started, as I say. Let me just move that so you can see the Sunderland starting 11. And if you scroll down, that is how the bench looks. So, yeah, Isidore. Who else could they bring on? Simon Moore, he'll save the day. Send him up front. I don't know. Brown. Would you bring Brown on? I don't know. Does he offer you a bit of stability in the middle? Cara says, would you rather keep Van Evac or get Kessler Hayden? Here's my smart answer, should we say, Cara. Oh, Alexis, what a legend. We need to come to that in a second. Sorry, Cara asked, would I rather keep Van Evac or get Kessler Hayden? Who do I think is better? I'm going to say Van Evac. But if Van Evac gets sold for, I don't know, let's say 15 million, 10 million, I don't know what it would be, and we get Kessler Hayden for a couple of million, I'd rather have Kessler Hayden and a chunk of money, because then you can also buy other players. But just a direct comparison, I think Van Evac is better. Alexis, what a legend. He has donated. He says, what a half, 3 defining moments, and it's Sheffield United that have the edge. How do you see the second half playing out? Alexis, I think if it's anything like the first half, then Sheffield United are going up. I agree, 3 key moments. I believe you're on about the injury, the goal, and the disallowed goal. The disallowed goal is the most recent of the 3, and that is the talking point that could be so crucial, couldn't it? So crucial. Guys, let's support Alexis, who is also doing a stream. Come on, please, if you've got 2 seconds while it's half time, subscribe to this guy. I'm dropping a link in the live chat now. Please subscribe. He's so close to 3K, and he's supported me a few times here. Well, more than a few times. He's been very, very good to this channel. So please, if you want to be very friendly and what have you, if you're feeling nice, click that link in the live chat. Subscribe to him. Get him to 3K. Get him to 3K, guys. Let's do full-time predictions now then. What are your full-time predictions? Comment down below with your full-time predictions. Have we hit 300 likes? Yes, we have. Come on, son, yes. Let's push for 400 now. No messing about. Full-time predictions, get them down below. I'm going to grab myself a beer. And when I come back, I want 100 predictions. Get your predictions down there. Make sure to drop a like. Subscribe to Lex Alexis, by the way. I've dropped his link in the live chat. And I'm going to be 20 seconds to grab a beer. Drop a like and get your predictions in. And also, if you want to have some fun, guess the beer I've got. I've got myself a can of beer. First person to get the beer right wins. I don't know what you win. I'll say well done to you. I don't have prizes to hand out, I'm afraid. But guess the beer. What have I got? Let's have a look at some of your predictions. 2-1 Blades, 2-1 Sunderland, 2-1 Blades, 3-0, 2-1 Sunderland, 3-0 Blades, 2-1 Sunderland, 2-0 Blades, 1-1. Patterson wins it on penalties after 2-2 in extra time, 2-1 Sunderland, 5-0, 2-0 Blades, 1-1 Sunderland on pens. Let's have a look. Maid, Guinness, Thatcher's, Stella. Saar wins. We've got a Stella today. Well done, Saar. You got it spot on. There you go. You get a round of applause from me, Saar. Saar, what's your prediction for the second half? What is your prediction? Am I going to change my mind? Should I stick with 2-1 Sunderland, or should I change my mind? I don't think Sunderland are going to win. I don't know why. I think Sheffield United are just going to keep powering through. Next goal's massive. I think we all agree on that, right? I'm going to say 2-0 Blades. I'm sorry, Sunderland fans. Maybe I've jinxed Sheffield United and you might go and win now. But I'm going to say 2-0 Blades. What else have we got? I like a good Thatcher cider, says Joe. Wife Peter, says Ian. I can assure you I'm not, but I know the connotation that's linked with the drink, yes. Saar says 2-1 Sunderland. Sheffield United, too efficient. That's a good word, isn't it? They're just too... They're kind of like robots for this level, aren't they? They're just dismissing Bristol City, dismissing Sunderland. Let us through. Yeah, I agree. Too efficient. 3-0 Blades, says Sonny Sun. Coventry Super Brew, says Simon. Do you remember Coventry v Man United, says Wayne? What, last season? Yeah, I remember. Still not over it. Right, the second half is coming up any second now. So a massive thank you once again for all your brilliant support. We've hit 300 likes. We're flying on the subscriber front and all of that good jazz. Yeah, any questions? Second half's coming up now, but if you want to get some questions in, then now is your chance. I'm just going to drop Lex Alexis link in the live chat again. Please make sure to subscribe to this guy if you haven't already. He's really close to 3,000 subs, so be sure to check out the link in the live chat. And I'll also do another thing. Let's have a look at some comments. Mixers, Agents, Hamer and O'Hare to score to make it 3-0 Blades. Sheffield Wednesday fan here saying 3-1 to Sunderland. There you go. Do you think Forest will finish top 5? I think they're going to win tomorrow, but I don't like that they have to rely on other results. I think they've got a chance, is what I will say. I'm just not 100%. I think they'll win, though. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, check out the link in the live chat. What else we got? Matt, thoughts on Saudi investing in Millwall? I don't know much about it. Is that a new thing? When's that popped up? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Millwall, here we go. Millwall spy new investment. Millwall and Saudi boxing power broker Turkey Al Sheikh are understood to have held talks over a shock investment. I don't know much about it. There you go. It says this news popped up yesterday. Anyone wants to provide a bit of meat on the bone? Are we expecting to see Millwall competing in the Premier League top 6 in a couple of years now? I don't know. Right. Sean says he's watching from Vietnam. Thank you, Sean. Thank you to everyone, by the way, for tuning in. The second half is literally coming up now, so do not go anywhere. If you've not given us a full-time prediction, then it's not too late. Quickly get your predictions down below. Like I say, this is it. This is the last stream of the season for me. Well, for the championship anyway. We'll be back for something tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to do a Premier League game or if we're just going to do the League One playoff final. What would you prefer? Once again, I'm happy to listen to what you guys have to say. We'll also do a reaction video to the playoff final today as well. So look out for that, Sheffield United and Sunderland fans, whatever happens. Sunset Wanderer says, how do you think a team would go if they were bought by Trump? Well, depends how much Trump put into them. I mean, what's Trump's net worth? But he wouldn't be able to focus on them, would he? Because he's bloody president. Here's a good question to answer that. Here's a good question. Which club would Donald Trump buy? Which club would suit Donald Trump? What are we saying? Which club in England would suit Donald Trump? I'm trying to work one out. Should we go with Leeds? Leeds United. Sort of like a big personality at a big club with a lot of personality to it. Mick says he wants to see the playoff final tomorrow. Yeah, bro, says Newcastle. Donald Trump at Newcastle. Yeah. Man United. It'd have to be one of the big ones. He wouldn't go to like a small club, would he? He'd go to one of the big ones. Oh, a couple of people saying MK Dons. MK Dons. There you go. Right. Phil saying 2-1 to the Blades. Alistair says, born near Palace and Bromley, but Dad's family are in Sunderland for the past 100 years. There you go. Salford City, Nuneaton Borough, probably Newcastle. Ian says, the Premier League bores me to tears. Do the League One playoff final. Trump at the New York Stadium. There you go, Chris. He'll go to Rotherham. Donald Trump at Rotherham. Him and Steve Evans, they'd have got on famously, wouldn't they? Obviously, Steve Evans has departed now. Right, we can get the timer going for the second half. So it's going to be 0 to 45, I'm afraid. It won't be going from 45 to 90. But we have got a timer now for the second half. The game is just about to get underway. And just before the players came back out, they were doing like CPR. And I think they are trying to raise awareness for Every Minute Matters. Is that the name of the cause? Correct me if I'm wrong. So I'll mention that because I think that's good that they've done that. And obviously the game kicked off at 1 minute past 3, and it's good. It's good that they're trying to make people more aware of this. Every minute does matter. Speaking of which, I've got a first aid course coming up next week, which I need to probably revise for. Anyway, football is back. The second half has just kicked off. And Sunderland are attacking towards their own fans. Now, that could be really important. Their fans, in their numbers, in their noise, pulling them towards the goal. Let's see. What else we got? Matt, I love your video. says Wayne. Let's go. Mario voice, says Ricky. Let's go. I haven't played Mario in years, mate. I used to like it a lot, though. Mario Kart, remember that? Oh, here comes Sunderland. No, Sheffield United snuff it out. Well, I think Sheffield United do need to make sure they keep attacking. I know Sunderland are going to have to push, but Sheffield United aren't going to just defend for 45 minutes. They've got to try and get a second themselves and kill this game off. Next goal is vital, surely. Here come the Black Cats. And that's if there is a next goal. As I say, these games can sometimes just finish 1-0. It did last year, didn't it? What minute did Southampton score against Leeds in the playoff final last year? It was pretty early, wasn't it? It was about 20 minutes, wasn't it? Maybe 15 minutes. 15 or 20 minutes. And then that was it. There was no more goals. And the game was actually really rubbish. Let's see what we've got coming up here. Ego Chip says, he's a businessman and football is a business. Are we on about Donald Trump still? Right, here comes a Sunderland corner. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve. What are they going to do? Corner goes short. What happened there? Did it even come in? It went straight out. What a waste. It went out for a blooming goal kick. It curled out. Oh. No chance Sunderland win, says Lauren. I think Southampton scored in the 24th minute. There you go. I was pretty close, wasn't I? Chelsea level with Sunderland on 6 league titles, says King Caicedo. Yeah, Sunderland are a very big historic football club. Obviously spent a while outside of the top flight now, though. They'll be desperate to return. We've played 3 minutes of the second half. It is still 1-0 to the Blades, and not a lot has changed so far. It's obviously early stages. We've got to start pushing for 400 likes, guys, so do hit the like button. Check out the links in the live chat. Keep your questions and comments coming. Really enjoying this stream today, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Let's see what Sunderland can do here. They're going to get a throw-in down the left-hand side. Mundell takes it to Bellingham. Joe Bellingham here, sprinting into space in the middle of the park. Oh, nice feet. Here comes Sunderland. Oh, heavy touch. Oh, what are they doing? Sunderland get a throw in. Okay, that's quite encouraging for the Sunderland fans. They're all like this. Come on. We've got a throw in. But it is better. I mean, the first half they were reduced to very little. Oh no. Uh-oh. This is how Sheffield United scored earlier. Oh, what a challenge. Sunderland win the ball back. This is better from the Black Cats. What have they got up their sleeve? Here they come down the left-hand side. Sheffield United trying to defend. Chowdhury goes out. He doesn't get there. Oh, still a chance. Shot blocked. Corner. Sunderland are squeezing Sheffield United in. And that's what I mean. The fans are behind the goal. They're all like, come on. And it feels like something might happen. Oh, here we go. Is this going in? They've had a few corners today, to be fair, haven't they? Let's see. Corner goes in. Cooper punches it. It's going to be collected on the outside of the box. Sunderland still have possession. Let's see what they can do. It moves over to the left-hand side. Cross comes in. Headed away. And the Blades will come away with it now. Let's have a look at some comments. Sunderland have improved, says Ricky. They certainly have. Matt SB, do Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea, please. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll do a reaction video to it or something as well. So we'll see. The Godden return is going to happen. You just know it. Sunderland is dominating now, says Marcus. Well, we've only played, 6 minutes of the second half. Not even that yet. But it is better. That's the main thing. It's better. Here's Mundell. Sheffield United just sat in their block at the minute. Oh, blooming heck, Mundell. Curls it out. Curls it out the stadium. Where's that gone? It's like he kicked a balloon. So, poosh, just went straight upwards. Marcus says, Matt, who do you think will be promoted from the National League, Oldham or Southend? I think someone asked me this the other day and I said Southend, but there's not much to separate them. I mean, Southend and Oldham, both Football League clubs back in the day, both with sort of tragic recent stories. I suppose we'll see, won't we? We'll see. Good luck to both of them, I say. It was obvious Sunderland would come out fighting, but how long for, says Mick. Yeah, you're right. There's always going to be a spell where Sunderland got forwards, but the question is, can they make something of it? And how long will it last? Yeah. What's the expectation for Cov next season, asks Happy Chappy. I think it's got to be playoffs again. I think most Coventry fans have an understanding that something special would have to happen to get top two. So playoffs is probably the ceiling. I won't say definitely, but probably the ceiling. And I don't think it's too unlikely to say we'll make it again. We've got a good foundation, and as long as we start well with Frank Lampard, yeah, I'd say playoffs again. Here comes Sunderland. Lots of space here down the left-hand side. Cross goes in. Oh, Bellingham. Imagine if he scores. Here's a chance. Oh, well defended, Sheffield United. Well defended. Hamer. Nice. Oh no, this is bad for Sunderland. Uh-oh. 2-on-2. Oh, Kiefer Moore. Oh, what's he done? Oh, still a chance. Oh, what challenge. Blimey, where did he come from? He smashed right through him. Oh, what a challenge that was. Goodness me. That was a good chance, though. Kiefer Moore, a bit too selfish, if we're being honest. And even if... Look, being selfish isn't a bad trait for a striker, but if you're going to be selfish, be good. Don't be selfish and waste chances. Whoever lost this one will win the championship next season, says Divano. Really? You think whoever doesn't win this will win the championship? I think probably Ipswich and Leicester and Southampton will be favourites. I'd imagine Sheffield United could make top two next year. It's not impossible Sunderland could, but it's going to be harder for them, I think. So this is a massive opportunity for Sunderland, really, isn't it? Oh, dear. Just lost a little bit of their momentum for a minute, Sunderland. That's a good pass, though. Here they come. They're breaking down the right-hand side now. One pass can really open a whole game up. Cross goes in. Chowdhury sticks it away. And they're going to come under pressure here. What's that? Free kick. Leicester will go straight back up, says Sunset Wanderer. Deadpool FC for the playoffs next season, says QPR Forever. I think some people are going to say they might make it, yeah. I think Wrexham and Birmingham will do well. Not sure how well at the moment. I suppose it depends on transfers, but we will see. We will see. Let's have a look at what's going on in the football world today. Is there genuinely no other games on in England today? Is this it? Championship playoff final, and that's it. As I say, tomorrow you got a few games. You got the Premier League final day, and you also got the League One final. And then Monday it's the League Two final. I don't think there's anything else on, is there? Oh, Baller League. I don't really watch that. Does anyone else watch the Baller League? Not my cup of tea. Well, I say that. I haven't given it a chance. It probably is my cup of tea. I shouldn't judge things that I haven't watched yet. Here comes Sunderland. As I say, Sheffield United keeping a good shape. They probably did expect the pressure. They're keeping them at arm's length. Here they come, Sunderland, down the left-hand side. cross, blocked, throw in. Yeah, all the games have finished barring the playoffs. Yeah. Even the National League North and South, they're finished now. They've had their playoff finals, haven't they? Was it Boreham Wood and Scunthorpe, I think, that won the playoffs? 56 minutes. Sunderland fans have been a bit encouraged by what they've seen so far, but they need it to keep happening. They need to keep creating. Sheffield United are edging towards Premier League football. I know it's not that late in the game yet, but every minute where there isn't a goal is a minute gained for Sheffield United and a minute lost for Sunderland, really, isn't it? Eddie says, what a man of culture. Love flash scores. So many comments here. Matt, can you do a vote about tomorrow's football game? I don't think I can do an 11-way vote, so there's no way of knowing. I'll just put it to you guys to comment in the live chat. Which game would you want us to do tomorrow? League One playoff final? Premier League game? What are you saying? Matt SB, can you do watch along for Forest Chelsea, says Sean. Joe says, who will be competing with Coventry for the playoffs next season? I think it'll be the usual suspects, won't it? Middlesbrough, West Brom, and then maybe an unexpected team. Maybe Birmingham or Wrexham might make the playoffs, I don't know. And there'll also be one that sort of underperforms, so maybe one of the three teams coming down might have a poor season. Not as bad as Luton, but one of them might just finish, I don't know, 5th or 6th, which is not great, I guess. Sunderland substitution here. Patrick Roberts on for Chris Rigg. There you go. A lot of you are saying you want to see the League One playoff final tomorrow. So that is it 1 p.m. tomorrow? 1 p.m. UK time for those of you that are watching overseas. Yeah. And then I tell you what, if something interesting happens in the Premier League, I'll do a reaction video to it. There is a yellow card here. Who's this for? What's happened? I didn't even see. There's a challenge there. Naughty one. Who was it? Yeah, it's definitely a yellow. Yellow card for Sheffield United for Brewster. Free kick for Sunderland on the left-hand side of the halfway line. Yeah. 1:01 p.m. 1:01 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, well now you've said you want to see that one. I expect to see you all there at 1 p.m. tomorrow. I hope so anyway. No, like I say, I really appreciate your support this season, guys. We've got a few things planned for the summer to keep you entertained. So yeah, keep your support coming. We still have a massive game to determine here. Half an hour to go now. And it's still just 1-0 to the Blades. It might just finish 1-0, you know. It might. Kelly says, yeah, the League One playoff final is 5 a.m. in California. Blimey heck. Yeah, forget, because obviously California, you're on the west coast as well, aren't you? So you're quite far behind us. So 1 p.m, 5 a.m. Let's think. That's, what is it, 8 hours? So what is it over there at the minute? Is it 8:30 in the morning, is it? 4:30 in the afternoon over here. So different, isn't it? I've been to New York, by the way, Kelly. I've never been to, like, Western USA. Well, anywhere other than New York. I've been there a couple of times, as I say. You ever been over to the UK, Kelly? Sean says, are you a rugby fan? Not massively. I watch it. Like, if it's like the Six Nations. I'm not against it. It's just I'm not as into it, no. It's good past that. Oh, nice. Oh, good challenge. Sunderland clear their lines. Yeah, got to be so careful. If Sheffield United score again, I think that's going to be it, you know. Let's have a look at some of your comments. Lauren says it'll definitely end 1-0. It's 1:26 in Eastern Australia, says Alistair. Blimey. I appreciate that. I think I just forget sometimes how different the time zones must be, because we say, where's everyone watching from? And we have people saying, I'm watching from Thailand, Australia, I don't know, California, Brazil. And then I think, hang on a minute. Like, it's the middle of the night in some of those places. So I really appreciate it. Throw in here, comes in. It's well dealt with by the keeper. So it is 61 minutes on the clock. It's 1-0 to Sheffield United. We need a goal to spice things up. But, I mean, another goal for Sheffield United doesn't actually spice things up, does it? It kind of finishes things off. Oh, I don't know whether to sit back or sit forwards. I'm going to sort of sit in the middle. Cross goes in. That's not good. Well gathered by Cooper. And the minutes are just ticking away from Sunderland, aren't they? It's 8:27 a.m. right now. I visited the UK in 2008. York and Winchester were my favourite cities. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, York's nice. I don't think I've ever been to Winchester. I know my mum and dad have been to York. I think it's meant to be quite nice. I take it, Kelly, if you were to come again, you'd go to Wrexham this time. Although that's not in England, it's in Wales, isn't it? It's in the UK, though. I'm going to try and go to Wrexham away next season. Does anyone know in the live chat what the away end capacity is at the racecourse? Because basically, if Coventry get 2,000 tickets, I should be able to go. But it's whenever Coventry only get an away allocation of about 1,500 or less, I don't have enough points to get a ticket. So long as an away end has 2,000, I tend to have a ticket. But so that, I mean, if Leyton Orient get promoted, I probably won't be able to go to Leyton Orient away because I haven't got enough points. But I would be able to go to Charlton because it's a bigger away end. I went to York on a school trip years ago. There you go. Steve says he's not going to watch anymore. Judas O'Hare's coming on. O'Hare's been great in the playoffs, I must say, though. He's scored in both of the semi-finals for Sheffield United. And here's Hamer, former Coventry player, threads the ball through. Back to Hamer. Is he going to shoot? Oh, nearly. He tried to pass it to Kiefer Moore. It rolls out for a goal kick to Sunderland. 64 minutes on the clock now. It's about 1,500 for Wrexham, says Happy Chappy. Yeah, so I don't know then. I might not be able to go to Wrexham away. I might not have enough points. So, double change here for Sheffield United. Double substitution. Who's coming off? Brewster. Ryan Brewster will come off. And Callum O'Hare will come on. These substitutions are taking ages. It's a bit frustrating if you're a Sunderland fan. Campbell goes off as well. Oh, these are taking ages. For Brooks to come on. Brooks and O'Hare, by the way, both scored when they came on away at Bristol City, didn't they? What is going on there? The referee's going to book him. No, he isn't. He's just telling him it was a rolling ball. Divano says Hamer is pure quality. Sunderland need Isidore on, says Joe. They've got to do something soon, haven't they? They've got to freshen it up. It's not throw the kitchen sink at them time, but it's maybe chuck a couple of kitchen appliances at them just to let them know that the kitchen sink is coming. Start off with a toaster. Throw a toaster at them, like Shaun of the Dead. And they're throwing things at them from from the kitchen. Chance. Nice. Oh, that's good. Here they come. Corner for Sunderland. Corner for Sunderland. King Caicedo says that goal is worthy of winning any final, to be fair. Yeah, it was a good goal. It was a clever goal, wasn't it? Guys, let's push for some support again. There's nearly 400 people in here, so let's try and push for 400 likes. Take 2 seconds to hit the like button and drop a subscribe if you haven't already. Like and subscribe. Look at that. Sheffield United have only had 1 corner. This is Sunderland's 6th corner. But yeah, like I say, with the support, let's start pushing to 101,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like, get involved, keep your comments coming. Corner cleared, only as far as Roberts. Overhead kick. Lands on the roof of the net. It went straight up and it just landed on the net. Yes or no, guys? Here's a question. Are there going to be any more goals? Yes, there's going to be a goal, or no, there's not. Is there going to be another goal in this game? 23 minutes to go. Yes, there's going to be a goal, or no, there isn't. Is there going to be another goal? I think that's a yellow card to Joe Bellingham. Is it? No, that wasn't Joe. Who was that? Mundell. Is there going to be another goal? Here's your answers. No. Yes. 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 No. Yes. 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 No. Yes. No. Mick says maybe 2 goals. Most of you think this isn't going to be how it finishes. I'm going to be different then. I reckon it might just finish like this. A lot of you seem to think there'll be another goal. I mean, Sunderland have got to push for one, haven't they? Here they come. Good pressure there from Sheffield United. I mean, they've definitely, don't get me wrong, they've definitely been better in the second half than they were in the first half. They've improved, Sunderland, but I don't know. It's just not urgent enough, is it? It's not urgent enough. They've got to sort of take it up another level. Janna's stuff says, I don't care, as long as Sheffield win. Dancing Dragonfly thinks there will be another goal. MFC Henry says there won't. Hi Matt, what's Jamie Patterson like? Signed for Argyle yesterday. Yeah, he's all right. We didn't see a lot of him because oh no! Oh! What a moment! That should have been 2-0. Oh, what a mess! What a mix-up! Sunderland get away with it though. That should have been 2-0 to the Blades. Patterson came out and dealt with that situation. There's a chance though, wasn't it? That's got to be a wake-up call. There's a real chance there for Sheffield United, just latching onto a Sunderland mistake at the back. Sort of last man didn't deal with the ball. But now here comes Sunderland. Free kick, no? Referee's not interested. What was the question someone asked? Jamie Patterson. Yeah, so we signed him as a sort of backup, I guess you'd say, and you've got to see that goal versus Portsmouth. Unbelievable. Didn't play much though. But what we did see, he seemed okay. I think just needs a few more minutes in his tank and he'll be back up to standard. And I think he'll do well in League One. At least I hope he does anyway. The Blades play a nice game, says Sunset Wanderer. Squeaky bum time, says Joe. Is Joe Bellingham just overhyped because of Jude, says Paul? Yeah, I think that's definitely some of it. It seems unfair because I do like Joe Bellingham, but Yeah, to answer your question, I think it is a yes. Put it this way, if Jude Bellingham didn't exist, would Borussia Dortmund be interested in Jude Bellingham? Maybe, but I don't know. Maybe not as much as they are right now. It's a damn shame Coventry aren't playing, says Tony. Sunderland aren't at the races. Well, they can't be sure that Coventry would be doing much better in this situation, if we're being honest. But... oh, is Hamer coming off? Is that his game done? I think it is. Yeah, Hamer's coming off for Ben Brereton Diaz. Well, they'd have wanted Hamer to stay on as long as possible. Let's hope he's done enough, if you're a Blades fan. But if this goes to extra time, you've not got Hamer anymore. Ben Brereton Diaz comes on. 18 minutes to go. What minute is kitchen sink time? Is it 80? Is it 85? We're currently on 72. The clock is running down. 400 viewers. Absolutely brilliant. Let's keep pushing the support up, though. We're not even on 400 likes yet. Tell you what, if we hit 400 likes, there'll be a goal. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. It takes 2 seconds to like and to subscribe. So go on, get involved. I asked you, what minute do we call kitchen sink time? Paul says it's 88 minutes. Ricky says Rodoni would be a good addition to our team. I think there will be a Premier League team sniffing. Yeah, I do. Mick says bad move by Wilder. Look what happened when he took when Hamer came off against Luton. Yeah, I think we'd have had a better chance of winning that final if Hamer stayed, but he sort of twisted his ankle, didn't he? He rolled it or something. It was really awkward, wasn't it, how he landed? Leeds linked with Simicast, says Paul. There you go. Sunderland, they lose the ball. Sheffield United poke it out, so it will be a Sunderland throw-in anyway. Come on, Black Cats, says Adnan. Well, slowly but surely, time is running out for them. The Black Cats. Come on, Sunderland. We don't want Sheffield United again, from a Nottingham Forest fan there. I think he's speaking for a few of the Premier League fans, that they want someone different to come up, but it might not be the case. Camera pans in on a couple of the Sunderland fans there. Also, by the way, I mean, I have said previously that I don't like to judge a club by the actions of just some of the fans. But from what I saw of Trafalgar Square, I don't know if you guys have seen this after last night, it would appear that a lot of the Sunderland fans left it an absolute mess. And I saw a lot of, I don't know, heated discussion about that online earlier today. I get fans will be fans and celebrate and what have you, but I don't know. It's not a great look. Here comes Sheffield United. Big challenge there from Bellingham. Clears it. Can Sunderland break here? No, I don't think they can. What is your prediction, says Adnan? Well, my original prediction was 2-1 to Sunderland, which could still happen, but I think at this moment, I fancy Sheffield United to get this win over the line. Beer Viking says, that's Mackham's for you. I saw a lot of the, what do you call it? Newcastle fans head down to Trafalgar Square for the Carabao Cup final. I don't think they made as much of a mess. Just seems to be like the best destination for fans to go and have a party, eh? Time is running out for Sunderland. Only 14 minutes to go. They need a goal now more than ever. And oh, they could get one here. Oh, there you go. 1-1. What a strike. The Sunderland end goes crazy. It's Mienda. Oh, he's celebrating with 09, who's got his arm in a sling. He's run down there. He's like, come on, come on. It's good to see 09 looking a bit better. I don't know what he did earlier. But anyway, the main thing is what's just happened on the pitch, and Mienda has levelled things up for Sunderland. Let's have another look at this. He came down the right-hand side. He wasn't pressured from his first touch and just found enough space to get the shot off. It's a good finish. Not a lot Cooper could have done about that because Mienda's fairly close by the time he strikes it. Oh my gosh, do not go anywhere. This could be anything. What a strike, mate. He's hit it into the roof of the net. Oh, wow. 1-1 with 13 minutes to go. Look at Reggie Labrie. He's like, go on. He's loving life. Wow, that Sunderland end has gone absolutely nuts. Guys, this is where things might get spicy. Are Sunderland going to hijack Sheffield United's promotion? It seemed like everyone thought Sheffield United would get it done. Even myself a few minutes ago was thinking, oh, I don't know how Sunderland are going to do it. Well, there you go. And Cara has just donated. She is a Sunderland fan. She says, get in. She says, red and white army. Well, I tell you what. I did say 2-1 to Sunderland. And if Sheffield United are not careful here, then that's what we might get. Here comes Sunderland. Oh, there's a foul in there. So it's a free kick to Sheffield United. Well, Sunderland fans, you will be loving life. The camera pans in on Chris Wilder, who's not looking as happy now, is he? He's like this. Well, they haven't got Hamer on the pitch anymore. We did say this. I couldn't see Sunderland score, to be honest, says Jack. Yeah. Thank you for the donation, by the way, mate. Just felt like that goal came from nowhere. But that's it. If you don't get a second goal, that is what might happen to you. You have to turn the screw. And Sheffield United, yes, they have had a goal disallowed, and that is a big talking point. But they've not tried to kill the game off enough. They've not... I don't know, they've just let Sunderland back in, I guess. But credit to Sunderland, they've carved a way back in themselves. I mean, this could be a real smash and grab win here, because here comes Sunderland again. Oh, Sheffield United have got to use all their experience here not to let this get away from them, because their whole season could be ruined in the space of 5 minutes here. It feels like if anyone's going to score now, it's Sunderland. They got a free kick in the Sheffield United half. Do not go anywhere, guys. This is a crazy ending. There's only 11 minutes of normal time to go. Here come the Black Cats. Oh, blocked. Throw into Sunderland. Oh, what a playoff final, guys. What a playoff final. Hit that like button. We're nearly at 400 likes. It takes 2 seconds. Drop a like. Subscribe. Do all of that good stuff. Like, subscribe. Thank you to those of you guys that have donated. Keep your comments coming. I'm getting quite excited here. Why did Hamer come off, asks George. Bellingham lets one rip. A shot. He lets a shot rip, and it flies over the bar. It was not a bad effort. It was always rising, though. Why did Hamer come off, asks George. I think he must have done something, because he sort of limped off, didn't he? Oh, goodness me. Cara says, changed my mind too. Do want to get promoted now, yeah. Let's see what comes of this. Was Hamer injured, asks Kelly. He must have been. He limped, didn't he, when he was coming off? Here comes Sunderland. Oh, my goodness me. This could be like a real hijack. Can Sunderland pull this off? Oh, my gosh. It's only one team going for it now. Sheffield United, man. What have you done? They've just got to hang in there now, haven't they? They've got to use all their experience not to collapse. Because that's how football games can be. You know, you could have a team pretty dominant for 75 minutes, but if they don't get a second goal, they could be really made to pay. And Sunderland have really woken up here. I mean, it's took them a while to get to the party, but they're here, they're doing shots, they're down in all of the alcohol, and they're really going for it. They're trying to overtake Sheffield United. Having a right old party. Lofted ball forwards. Chowdhury heads it away. I mean, the funny thing is, Sheffield United could just so easily go and score, couldn't they? They don't look like scoring at the minute, but if Sunderland are not careful... Here's Callum O'Hare. Here's Brooks. Here's a chance for Sheffield United. Brooks crosses it. Oh! Cleared. Oh my gosh. It's a Hamer one-man team, says Greg. It's a massive loss, isn't it? He was so important, and like he can't come back on, obviously. So they just got to hope they can do it now. Their season ends without Hamer, and they've got no advantage here. It's 1-1. But was it that he was actually injured? Because he did seem to be sort of wobbling and hobbling as he came off. Mick says this final mirrors the Coventry Luton game. I think, yeah, Luton were the better team in the first half, probably for 60 minutes. Then Coventry turned it on. And it felt for a while that only Coventry were going to go and score. And then, well, Luton scored again, but that was offside. And then it went to penalties. Here comes Sunderland. Lafay. I can't control that. Is that Lafay? Sorry, I'm not sure if it was actually. We're just watching a replay of that Brooks chance. That was a few minutes ago when the keeper saved it. Kelly! Thank you, Kelly. Kelly's heroes. Hi, young Matt. As a Liverpool supporter, I'm rooting for Sunderland. There you go. I think a lot of the Premier League fans, so we've had Forest fans, Liverpool fans, I think Chelsea fans, they're all supporting Sunderland because they just want to see someone different get promoted instead of Sheffield United as well. Thank you for the donation, Kelly. And thank you to Cara, who's just become a Matt SB member. That's very, very kind. You guys have been brilliant with your support. Thank you. 6.5 minutes to go, I must say. It's such a terrible mess for the Blades, says Adnan. It's not great, is it? But look, they might still win. This isn't that Sunderland are winning. It's just that Sunderland are having a spell. Ollie Evans, good to see you, Ollie. He says, I'm here. Good to see you, Ollie. 500 people watching. Get involved with the channel. Let's take 2 seconds while the ball's gone out of play for a second. Make sure you've dropped a like, subscribed. Check out the link in the live chat if you want to support the socials. Check those out. Get involved with everything. Get your comments in the live chat. Let us know who you think's going to win. We might be here for quite a while yet if this is going to go to extra time and, mate, could even be penalties. Here comes Sunderland. Definitely the team that looked more likely to win it. And if there's any late drama like we saw in the Sunderland-Coventry game, then, oh my goodness me, something crazy will happen. I don't know what. It was Sunderland that scored late in both games against Coventry. Can they score late here? They've got the momentum. That's a foul, referee. Give him a yellow. Naughty. I think that was Ben Brereton Diaz, was it? Sheffield United, as I say, just got to try and use that experience. Tactical fouls. Just don't let Sunderland score a second. That is the main thing. Take a yellow card if you have to. You just cannot afford to lose this here. There's only 5 minutes to go. Last minute winner for Sheffield United, hopefully, says Paul. Have there been any yellow cards? We've had a few, actually. Yeah, I'll let you know in a second who's picked up yellows. But we've got a free kick here for Sunderland. Whereabouts? It's just inside the Sheffield United half. The ball's fired in. Cooper only gets a punch on it and he'll go out for a Sunderland throw-in. Oh, my days. Mohammed says 2-1 Sunderland. Only joking. That's naughty, Mohammed. You're getting everyone's hopes up. Blades are literally nothing without Hamer, says George. Mate, yeah, he's their best player. And I'm not just saying that because he played for Coventry, but let's be real. Most football fans, I would say, would say that Sheffield United's best player is Hamer. They've got good players. They've got Cooper, who I rate. I do think Armahodzic is decent. But yeah, Hamer's the best, isn't he? What a crunching challenge that is there from Hume. And he's sent Ben Brereton Diaz down. I don't know what's happened there. He doesn't look great. Oh, we've got another member. Thank you so much. I think Ben Brereton Diaz might be winded. He's gone down. He's sort of smashed his chest against the floor. Thank you, Jedgar, who's become a Matt SB member. You legend. Thank you so much. The Blades lost the advantage. What else we got? Hamer going off in a playoff final. We've seen that before. Yes, well, yeah, that proved to be quite costly for Coventry, didn't it? Love Luke 09, but so glad Mepham came on early, says Cara. We're just watching a replay of the Mayenda goal, by the way, 76 minutes. It's a great finish. He blasts it into the roof of the net. Love that goal. Great strike. So, we've now got 3 minutes of normal time to go, which is certainly not long at all. I think we might be getting extra time, you know. And then maybe a shootout as well. Who knows? Guys, thank you so much for your support. We've really got to try and get everyone to get involved, though, guys. We've got 520 people watching. Let's go for 520 likes. It does just take 2 seconds to drop a like. Oh, look at that. What a legend. Thank you so much. I'll come to that in a second. Everyone hit the thumbs up button. If you want a last-minute winner, that's what you got to do. You got to hit the like button. If you want penalties as well, you got to subscribe. If you want to see drama, this is the place. Get involved, support, drop a like, subscribe. Right, blooming heck. Slow down, guys. Stop donating so much. Thank you so much. He says, congratulations on 100k. Shame Coventry fluffed the semi-final. Come on, you Blades. Cov, old boy, to grab the winner. Stay in touch, Swifty. Thank you so much, Swifty. What a legend. Big Coventry fan. Hopefully, I'll see you at a game next season, buddy. Joe, he's donated. He's a Reading fan. He says, do you think Frank will be Coventry manager still for next season? I think so, yeah. Don't see why he'd get drawn away at this stage. It seems a bit early, doesn't it, for someone to come sniff him. So, yeah, so I think Lampard will be here in the summer and come the start of next season. Thank you so much for the donations, guys. Only 1 minute and 20 seconds of normal time to go. If we get a goal now, it's a winner. If we get a goal now, it's a winner. 89th minute. Well, playoff games can be tight. Playoff finals in particular. And this one might not be determined in 90 minutes, you know. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's have a look at some comments. Blades to win in the last minute, says Sky Blue Rob. No, that wasn't Sky Blue Rob, that was Michael. Mohammed says, Sean, are you serious that Hamer is linked to Forest? I'd take him right now, Mohammed Jaffrey says. Well, here's the thing. If Sheffield United don't win this, do they keep Hamer? I don't think they can. I don't think he'll stay in the Championship for another year. If they go up, I think they keep him, but yeah. Massive game, isn't it, really, when you think like what could happen to the loser in the playoff final. Sheffield United are going to make a couple of substitutions. That looks like Davies and Cannon coming on. Right, we've played the 90 minutes. As we head into stoppage time, let's reset the timer. How much stoppage time is there going to be? I'm going to say about 6 minutes, I reckon. But we're not going to find out at the minute because they're making a couple of substitutions. Brereton Diaz and Peck go off for Cannon and Davies. Seven minutes, that's a lot. Robinson with the throw-in for Sheffield United. Oh, goodness me, this would be cruel for either team to lose now. Oh no, there's a head injury in the box. It looks like 2 Sheffield United players have clashed heads as well. That's not what you want. Oh dear. Oh dear. Just leaving Sunderland now before the riots, says George. There you go. Well, whatever happens, something crazy is going to kick off in Sunderland. Well, no, not really if they lose. If they win, though, the celebrations in Sunderland tonight would be crazy. They'll be nutty in Sheffield United as well. In and around Sheffield. If Sheffield United get this over the line. Do you know what, guys? There's 7 minutes added, but we're probably not going to... We're probably going to go up to about 9 minutes because the first 2 minutes here are being taken up by a head injury to, I think, Hodzic. I really want someone new in the Prem, says Mohammed Jaffrey. Greg says, I thought you were going to say Cannon and Ball. No, it's Cannon and Davies. QPR Forever says it's the sub being subbed. He ain't going to be happy. No. Well, we're still waiting, guys. I mean, obviously, the main thing is his head. You've got to hope he's not injured. Head injuries are obviously taken very, very seriously. And there is still a pause in play, but that gives us an opportunity to ask you guys to get your questions in or give us some answers to these questions. Is there going to be another goal? Yes or no? And who's going to score it? Is there going to be another goal? And who's going to score it? Right. Well, we're still waiting, actually. Hodzic is still getting treatment. I think he's going to carry on. He's just catching up with like some refreshments now. They're checking his mouth. Make sure he's not lost any teeth. Must have bashed his face, if anything, then. Oh dear. Concussion protocols need to be done, says QPR Forever. Taking their time, says Ricky. Yeah, but so long as he's okay. We're just watching a replay of the goals. Divano says it's Ballard time. What are we on now? 94. Right, Hodzic is coming off. So the 7 minutes of added time are only going to start on 4 minutes. So we've got 11 minutes of injury time and then possibly 30 minutes of extra time. So this might still take a while, guys, and then possibly penalties. Make sure you've dropped a like, I guess. I said 500 likes by full time would be great. We're on 450 and we've got 7 minutes to go. So once again, I'll just encourage you. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And we are back underway. Here we go then. In injury time. Is there going to be a winner? Here comes Sheffield United. Sunderland. Deal with it. Here comes Sunderland. Are both teams going to try and push for a winner here? Maybe. What time to get one? Surely there's not enough time to reply. Sheffield United might break. Oh, but they lose the ball. Chance here for Sunderland now. Chance here for Sunderland. Shot. Oh my goodness me! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Oh! Oh! Wow! Oh my gosh! Sunderland are going up. Sunderland are going to the Premier League. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. They've done it again. They love last minute goals. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness me. I cannot believe it. You couldn't write it. 95th minute. What a finish. Guides it into the corner. Sunderland are going up now, surely. Oh, What a finish! What a finish! Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. Sunderland, guys. Sunderland. Oh, what a finish that is. What a finish. That is maybe the best scenes I've ever seen in a playoff final. I've got to be honest. 95th minute. Are you joking me? Look at that. Look at that end of Wembley Stadium. This means so much to them. Wow, what a moment. It's crushing for Sheffield United. Oh my goodness me. What could this mean for Chris Wilder and the Blades? But what a moment for Sunderland. Look at their fans whipping their scarves around, getting their bellies out, doing everything. They're going mental. I love it. Look at those scenes. Reggie Labrie like this. Come on. That is what the playoffs are all about. If you're a Sunderland fan, you'll be loving that. And what time does Sheffield United have to reply now? Oh my gosh. I didn't see it coming. I've got to be honest. I thought, because we'd had the injury to Arma Hodzic, and I thought, right, well, there's still a few minutes of stoppage time to get through. I think we're going to get extra time. I just didn't see this coming. I've got to be honest. Oh my gosh. Right, well, there was 7 minutes added. We've played 7, but we haven't actually played 7 because Arma Hodzic was down for 4 minutes. So we're at least going to 11, plus we've barely played anything since that goal went in. So, I mean, we're probably going up to about 12 or 13 minutes. My voice is gone, by the way. I just can't believe what I've seen. I can't believe it. This is cruel on Sheffield United. Look at Cara. We are Premier League. How are the lads, she says. Nearly. We won't let you get carried away just yet. You're not there just yet. You're close. You can taste it, but you can't eat it just yet. You can't eat it just yet. There's a yellow card. Sheffield United have a free kick. There's still time. There's still time. Oh my gosh. Adnan says you got it right. Well, if it does finish 2-1 to Sunderland, then I did get it right, but it's not over yet. I'm not... Oh my gosh. My voice is going. I don't even support either of these two, but it's just that big a game. It's that big a moment. Oh my gosh. Sheffield United free kick. Oh, fired in. Headed away. Sunderland need to deal with this. Sheffield United is still... Oh, they can't give up. They've got to chuck everything at this. Oh, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. We want extra time, says Limited Benefits. Well, we'll see. Here comes Sheffield United. It's offside. Sheffield United caught offside. Sunderland are edging towards the Premier League. Chris Wilder's going to start crying in a minute. Oh, my God. Happy birthday, Matt, says Kelly with a donation. Sunderland v Newcastle. Wow, oh, wow. Thank you, Kelly. You absolute legend. Look at those Sunderland fans. Wow. Smash and grab. And grab it with everything you've got and take it up to the Premier League with you. It's the result that matters. Sheffield United have been really on the rocks. Hamer came off. They conceded an equaliser. And there's only been one team that's actually looked like winning it. And that's Sunderland. Alexa, play Love Will Tear Us Apart again by Joy Division, someone said. Well, the Blades have fallen apart, haven't they? Oh, you can't believe this. Right, guys, there's 800 and so... I don't know. Gosh. 800 and something people. 820 people watching. Do not go anywhere. Sunderland have been out of the Premier League for 8 years. Love them or hate them, they are... a big club. Wait, what's that? I can hear Joy Division in the background. I think Alexa's playing Joy Division because I repeated one of your comments. Alexa, off. Alexa, off. I think it's playing Joy Division. Alexa, off. Because one of your comments was, Alexa, play Joy Division. I said it, and Alexa in the kitchen heard that and started playing it. There's Jordan Henderson. I tell you what, there can't be more than 2 minutes now, can there? I mean, what was I going to say about Sunderland? Love them or hate them, by the way. Big club. Big club. Look at that fan base there. Look at the Stadium of Light. Look at what an addition they'd be to the Premier League. Here they come. They could make things worse for Sheffield United. Cross. Oh, goodness me. Imagine if they got a third. They might not need to. We've played 11 minutes and 15 seconds of stoppage time. How long is there to go? When the full-time whistle goes, guys, I'll do a match reaction to this. Because we're going to do a video after this. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I just can't believe that Sunderland have scored so late in all 3 playoff games. Their fans are going mad. Do not go anywhere, guys. We've played nearly 12 minutes of stoppage time. We're on 480 likes. Come on, let's hit 500. Drop a like. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Let's start pushing to 101,000. Thank you for your support. Like, subscribe. So many comments flying in. The whistle is going to go shortly. I cannot believe what I've seen here today. The referee puts the whistle in his mouth and he ends Sunderland's 8-year wait to be a Premier League team again. I cannot believe what I've seen happen here today at Wembley Stadium. It's Sheffield United 1, Sunderland 2, as I predicted. But goodness me, I didn't think that would happen when there was just a couple minutes to go. What an incredible game. And the main thing is Sunderland are going up. Oh, it's cruel on Sheffield United, but wow, what a win for Sunderland. What a moment for their fans. And they've done it in the last minute. They've scored in all 3 playoff games in the late stages. I cannot believe it. I really can't. I'm watching the fans going wild at one end of the Wembley Stadium. And it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. What a moment. Guys, drop a like, drop a subscribe. Let's turn the timer off because the full-time whistle has gone. And you can see 09 with his arm in a sling celebrating. It's magical for those Sunderland fans. It's absolutely magical. I mean, I love covering the playoffs. I love covering Championship football. But the playoff final is never usually that dramatic. It can be cagey, it can be tense. And I tell you what, for 70 minutes today, it felt like there was only going to be one winner. It felt like there was only going to be one winner. Sheffield United, for me, simply were the better team for 60 or 70 minutes. Definitely the first half anyway. They got their goal. And the big talking point, of course, will be the second goal that was disallowed. Some people are going to say he's offside. They're the rules. Did he interfere? Some people are going to say it's a scandalous decision. Obviously, there was an injury to 09 as well, but Sheffield United did take the lead through Tyrese Campbell. Hamer setting him up. Sunderland caught out by their own tactics here. They pushed too many men forwards and they were broken on. And if Sheffield United could have only just gone and got a second, I mean, I know they did, but if they could have actually got a second that stood, they'd be in the Premier League right now. But they didn't. Hamer came off. That was a big moment. And Sunderland levelled. Was it Mayenda? 75 minutes on the clock? I think it was Mayenda, wasn't it? 76. And then there was only one team that was going to win it if there was going to be a winner in the 90. Once it got to 95 minutes, I've got to say, I thought, well, it's going to extra time. Watson, I think, who popped up with the winner. What a goal. Curled it right into the bottom corner. It was sort of heading wide and it's just curled in. And Sheffield United have imploded. I mean, it's absolute heartbreak for the Blades fans. I do have sympathy for them, but oh my gosh. I cannot believe what I'm seeing in front of me. I mean, I did predict 2-1 to Sunderland, but I didn't think it'd be that dramatic. They're interviewing Tom Watson now. It's unbelievable. It's truly unbelievable, guys. What a story. What a story. I mean, let's be honest as well, guys. Think back to the expectations at the start of this season. I didn't think Sunderland would be anywhere near near the promotion places. Maybe they could have made the playoffs in I don't know, one of my early predictions. I might have thought they'd be an outsider or something, but I didn't think they'd be so comfortable in the top 4. And I mean, what a story. Let's read out some of your comments, guys. What a story. Drop a like, subscribe. We are currently live, but I'm going to put this out as a separate video as a reaction because, I mean, I just can't believe it. Look at those scenes at Wembley Stadium. Once again, I am genuinely sympathetic for the Blades fans, but I mean, if you're a Sunderland fan, this is surely what football's all about. And it's a big club going up. I know they've got a lot of work to do to build a Premier League team ready to go for next season, but in terms of club size and fan base, they're already Premier League, if we're being honest, aren't they? Right, what's everyone's thoughts? Excited to play Sunderland in the Premier League, says FX Sports, and I think we're going to get a lot of Premier League fans. We had Nottingham Forest fans, Liverpool fans, Newcastle fans in the live stream earlier, all saying they'd want Sunderland to go up. It's a different team as well. Sheffield United had been in the Premier League only last year. Wow. Thank God a Prem team. A Premier without Saints or the Blades, says Gavin. Maybe we'll have all of the bottom 3 getting past 15 points, yeah? I mean, thank you to Cara, who's donated a few times. She's a Sunderland fan. Thank you to the Sunderland fans who are currently in the live chat. I mean, I can't imagine what you're thinking right now. I can't imagine. Ollie says, Leeds United, take off your Sheffield United mask. Well, that's it. I mean, there's 2 sides to every story. Today does belong to Sunderland, but it's a what if for Sheffield United. I mean, can you believe how that's played out? I don't know what Chris Wilder's going to have to say, but this is going to be a very difficult one for them to swallow. Plus, who are they going to lose? Can you seriously see Gustavo Hamer staying there? Not after what we've seen today. As soon as he came off, they really crumbled. Don't get me wrong, Sunderland were growing into that game, but this is a real problem for the Blades now. They've used up their 2 years of parachute payments as well. So, of course, I think they'll be strong next year, but it's going to be a difficult summer for them. For Sunderland, though, I mean, once again, what a story. No parachute payments or anything. Reggie Labrie deserves a lot of credit. They've taken their chance, haven't they? Congrats, Sunderland, from a Cov fan, says Gabriel. Got a love 09, says Joe. Yeah, he's doing his interview now. Honestly, it's just unbelievable, isn't it? They're going to lose half of their squad, says Jacka. Well, yeah, in terms of Sheffield United, they might do. They might. But as I say, today really does belong to Sunderland, and I'm just watching those scenes there. Those fans are loving life. Karen, thank you so much for the donation. And as well, guys, I've got to say, as well as it being an incredible ending to the season in terms of drama, and if you're a Sunderland fan, this is my last stream for the Championship this year. That wraps up the Championship. Obviously, there's the League One playoff final tomorrow, which we'll try and cover in some way, shape or form. Then we will know the Championship lineup for next season. But the Premier League lineup is confirmed now, with Sunderland being the latest addition to that league. Wow, guys, share your thoughts. Comment with your thoughts. I'm here to read out comments. Drop a like and subscribe. If you've watched the video, thank you for your support. Peace out. And if you're watching the stream, then stay tuned. That's just for the video that is going out later today. Honestly, I can't believe it. I mean, it is a bit of a smash and grab, but then I don't begrudge them for that because I think that's the only way they could have won. That's why I said 2-1. I always thought the Blades would score, but I think you've just got to accept that it's a game of taking your chances, and that's what Sunderland have done across all 3 playoff games, by the way. Samuel has donated. Thank you so much, Samuel. That is massively appreciated. And to all of you, make sure you've hit the subscribe button. Make sure you have hit the like button. I mean, what a story. What a story. Drop a like, subscribe, get your comments in, especially Sunderland fans. I mean, what are you guys saying? Sheffield United versus Wrexham next season, says Chris with a laughing face. Chris Wilder needs to retire, says Adnan. I don't agree with that, but I'm very curious to see his post-match interview. Very curious. Noxie says, from a Newcastle fan, Sheffield United, you had one job. If I were you, I would want Wilder out. What else we got? Bassett says Hamer coming off was what screwed Cov up against Luton. Hamer is that important. He really is. It's just a disaster for Sheffield United. But they are a good team. But I just can't believe how it's all gone wrong so badly in such a short space of time at the end of the game. Guys, we're going to be here for another 2 minutes just to do match reactions. Get your thoughts in. Final comments. As I say, we'll be back on the channel at some point tomorrow, and we will have the video out later. Callum says Jordan Henderson on the phone to his agent in the stands. If only Norwich had Labrie instead of Hoff. Well done, Sunderland, says Connor. Jabba Dabba Doo has donated again. Thank you so much, mate. He's been very kind. He says Isak is going to be the Mackham Slayer 2.0. Wow. Goodness me. I just need a minute to catch my breath. I just can't believe it. I don't know. I want to watch my own reaction back. I want to watch my reaction back for that goal. It just came out the blue. I think I was more like shocked than anything. I was like, ah! It's just one of them, isn't it? It just did come out the blue. But that's how Sheffield United have lost this. Sunderland have stunned them, haven't they? They've stunned them. Read mine out, says Bassett Brush. What did he say? Every year we say this is the hardest championship season yet. Well, next year does look even more tough now, though, because Sheffield United are staying down. And Leicester and Southampton and Ipswich are all joining the party. It's going to be tough. And I tell you what, in terms of Premier League lineups, with both Leeds and Sunderland going up, it's two massive clubs. Two massive clubs. Right. 2-1 to Sunderland, says Lahart. Yeah, wow. I know, I got it right. For those of you that doubted me, you're not laughing now, are you, huh? Even Sophie. I mean, I've battered her at championship predictions this season. But just to top it off, I've beaten her in the playoff final as well. She said 1-0 to Sheffield United, and for a time it looked like she was right. And then in comes Matt SB with his 95th minute goal, swinging into action and winning the predictions again. What else we got? Year of the Birds. Sheffield United didn't deserve to win it, says William. Final comments. Jacob says he said 2-1. Super Leeds. Lovely to see this happen to Wilder. Goodness me. For the Premier League, Sunderland was the better choice. Better choice. He says bigger stadium as well. Well, I'm going to sign off as they are just lifting the trophy now. And I'm going to sign off by saying a massive well done. Obviously, I'm gutted because Coventry made the playoffs and we haven't made it to the Premier League. But I tell you what, Sunderland have surprised a lot of people this season, and credit to them. Credit to them. What a job they've done. Commiserations again, Sheffield United. We'll see you next year. I expect you to be strong next year. For Sunderland, though, a massive well done. That's it from me, guys. As you sign off, make sure you've dropped a like. Make sure you've subscribed. I mean, I'm absolutely exhausted. What a stream. Thank you for all your lovely donations as well, guys. And Sunderland are going up to the Premier League. Peace out.